it's your boy, it's Dak down the way, and right now we're looking at some Spec Ops gameplay. Just some look at, But I want to hit you guys with a little something. I've had, some ideas, some IDEAs with the S at the end, ideas on how to help you guys. Because I said I would help you guys in the second week of 1 for 3, and since it's currently Tuesday for me, it is the second week that 1 for 3 has been out. So I will hook you guys up with the tips. I've played the game quite a bit, so I think I'm qualified maybe, to just give out the tips, help you guys learn something. Because if you guys don't know, it's nice to know. Makes you a better player. Everybody's happy when you have good games. You all have fun. No one's raging. No one's mad. That's just how things work, and I'm here to help. So I have 3 propositions. 1, 2, 3. Count them all. 1, 2, 3. Uno, dos, tres. Un, deux, trois. Propositions. So this is what I'm gonna do. First, I'm gonna start off with multiplayer. I got 2 propositions for multiplayer. For those who follow me through Black Ops, and maybe even a bit further back into Black Ops, right when I was giving out tips and stuff, I want to say maybe at like January, February or something like that. I was handing out tips, not handing them out, but I was doing tip videos, and there was a few videos I did over some game modes, but my first proposition is this: I want to actually cover a full solid game mode for each map. Now, let me explain. I will have a video that has the opening routes for TDM with all the maps. Now, not all the maps in one, because it's kind of like to take down. I'll probably do like 3 or 4 maps a video. Since there's 16 maps, 4 maps, 4 videos, 16, 4 times 4, 16, blah, math, whatever. We get it. So I will do 4 opening routes for 4 maps. I'll have a map layout showing you guys, hey, if you spawn on the offensive side, here's a good opening route over here or something. Or if you spawn on the defensive side, here's a good opening route like this, like that. And then I would actually show me having me opening that game with those routes on both sides of the ball, so to speak. And then I'd go to a different map, like that. 3 maps with good opening routes, and then it'll be for all TDM. And then maybe I'll go to 3 maps for domination, 3 maps for headquarters, 3 maps for search and destroy, because all the other maps are kind of plays off of TDM. Like kill confirmed, team defender, but basically TDM with a little twist to it. Hardcore team deathmatch, team tactical is basically any one of the game modes I just said anyway. So maybe we capture the flag. I'll do capture flag as well. So that's like proposition number 1 on tips. Now proposition number 2 is the old school way I did it, like in Black Ops, where I would have, my tips, where I'd have a layout of like the map and everything. I'm like, this is an opening route right here. You coming through here, and then after the opening route, I'd be like, all right, so after you get the opening route done, you can go through here, check these spots out, watch out for this right here, make sure they don't spawn over here. If they do, flip over here. And then I'd have a video showcasing exactly what I said for the map control part in the actual video. And then I had a little template of where I showed my gun, my perks, my kill streaks, my whole setup and everything. See, I can do it like that old school, or I can go with this maybe new school idea. Now the only thing with the new school idea is it will take just a bit longer. Maybe like I'll do one like every other day, or maybe like 2, maybe 3 times a week, because I would have to play extensively on each map to understand it. Where in the old school one, all I had to do was play on one map. So what I did back in the day for that one map, I would seriously go play that map, like, that's nice, or that opening route didn't work, and I would leave, go fish for me that same map again, and then just go from there. It's actually not that hard to actually just get to the same map again, different match, opening routes. So that's how I did that. The other way, I would have to point out 3 maps, 3 maps of course, and then do what I just said 3 times as much. So it'll take just a bit longer, but I think it'll be more helpful because I'll have opening routes pre-nades, maybe even throwing knife spots, and then stuff like that. So let me guys know what you think about that. Those are my multiplayer propositions. I got the new way to give the tips, and the old school way to give tips. Let me know how you guys think about those two ways. So if you prefer one or the other, I'll do it. I probably won't do both because that'll seriously be stretching a lot of things really thin. So let me know. Go with the former or the latter. Old school, new school. Now moving on to the Spec Ops thing. What I want to talk about with Spec Ops is that I think I'm a pretty decent Spec Ops player. The highest round I've ever gotten to though on anything is 24, because right now I'm sitting on the round 24 curse. Like even in this video, the video only goes to round 14, but after the video, after I stop recording, I eventually get to round 14. Not 14, 24. And I was like, man, 24 again. So I saddle back up and do it again after getting around 24 that time, and gets around 24 again. I was like, what, screw it. I'm in the 24 curse, can't break it. I'll probably break it eventually, but round 24 necessarily isn't a low round. When you go to look at the leaderboards and stuff, I want to say that's not bad, because on this map, on this map right now I'm ranked 18 in the world. So I want to say round 24 it's not that bad, you know what I mean? So I guess I'm qualified enough to give tips. If I can get to round 24, that's a pretty good level, you know what I mean? Because the average, I want to say, well, the high average would be like 30 or something. That's the up there, boys, But how the tips will work on Spec Ops is like this. See, Spec Ops is quite reminiscent to zombies. In zombies, how you really did good was you would manipulate and control the zombies. Now, this is still possible on Spec Ops. Thing is, the AI on Spec Ops is a lot smarter as the game goes on. They will flank you. They will throw stuns. They'll throw nades. They'll do a whole lot. Excuse me. They'll do a whole lot more than a zombie would, which would follow you in a straight line, try to hit you upside the head. So, what I want to talk about is how I can help you, outsmart the AI. Like in zombies, you all have the rate train. That still works in this game. The rate train still works. It's a lot harder to get going on. So I can help you guys get the rate train going. Possibly help you guys pick out which perks are good, how to manage your money when you go use the air support thing, what to use. Tell you guys at what round or what waves certain enemies pop up, how to combat them certain enemies, how to maximize your money output, your money intake, and then money intake and then money spending, because certain things get you more money, some things less money. What would be viable now, certain guns to use, because this is all about guns. I have guns, they have guns. Their guns may not be the best of guns at the time being, but eventually their guns get good. I ain't gonna front. After a while, I can just seriously pick up their guns and just go to town with it. So if you guys like that idea on a Spec Ops, I'll do it. I don't have two propositions for Spec Ops. I only got one, because it's not really too many things you can actually alleviate from what I just said for Spec Ops. And in terms of how you guys will view it, it'll be just like this. It'll be a regular Spec Ops game like this. I'll probably have to make a live commentary so I can tell you guys exactly what I'm doing as I'm doing it. And then, since you have to make adjustments on the fly, because not everything is exactly concrete, I'll tell you how to, you guys get to see me make those adjustments on said topics and said things that I was doing just then. So, if you guys like my ideas, my propositions, my 3 propositions, holla at your boy. Let me know something, because if you guys ain't telling me nothing, I don't know what to do. Because if you don't tell me nothing, I just go back to doing, I get me a gameplay on multiplayer, commentate it, upload it, and just go like that. Just kind of old, kind of boring. I do want to give guys these tips. You guys gotta reach out and be like, hey, Dak, check this out. This is cool. Or hey, I like that idea over here, Dak. So if you try that, that'd be cool. Because you guys have a lot of ideas. I'm not only doing this because I want to. You guys have told me to do this. You guys give me ideas, inspiration to do this stuff. So I know you guys is with me. And also, before we close this out, 1 for 3, we walk through. Think about it. Holla at your boy.